Hello everybody and welcome back to another Minecraft update video. Today I'm announcing the release of Minecraft Bedrock 1.19.30 and oh boy do we have a lot of changes. Since this is not a regular preview or beta but an actual change to the vanilla game, we are having a bunch of changes. In fact, pretty much every change we've seen across the last few weeks in the betas and previews, which I cover on this channel too. So subscribe and hit the bell if you want to get notified when those come out, which will probably be next week again, or maybe even tomorrow if we're lucky. Anyways, we're going to be starting off with the vanilla parody changes, which is something great. If you don't know exactly what that is, then the parody, it's something Mojang and the Minecraft devs are working on really hard, and it is trying to remove differences between the Bedrock edition and Java edition of Minecraft. And it's really great, and it's coming along nicely. We have like an insane amount of changes. The changelog is in the description. If you want to go check that out. I'll list up most of them, maybe not all of them. Anyways, here we go, I guess. So for the vanilla parody, the fireballs entity has matched the Java collision box. The enchanting table now produces a sound when enchanting an item. Amethyst blocks no longer produce a sound when jumping off of them, only when you're jumping onto them. Fix the bottom texture of the melon block. That's very nice to finally see on Minecraft Bedrock Edition. The item stack pop-up animation will now only play when a new item is added to the stack. They fixed an issue when light blocks will be removed when placing over an armor stand. They changed some structures' names in the /locate commands. They fixed an issue where boats with chests would not drop the chests. When using the /kill command, eating a stew will now leave the empty bowl in the slot it was eaten from. Which is something I never actually thought about, but like that's going to be a thing now. Oak and mangrove fence gates are now flammable. They weren't before. That was really weird. I remember thinking that this wasn't a feature. Hoglin and Zoglin hitbox sizes and hit range match Java editions, which means that Hoglins and Zoglins have a decreased hitbox. As you know, on Java, they have a tiny hitbox. So the cat's head's position is also being matched to Java's one. If a villager has a name tag, it is now displayed along with their trade tier. There's a lot more regarding Spectator Mode. About half of the parity changes are Spectator Mode. And that's absolutely crazy. There's a lot of Spectator Mode changes going on then. But trust me, that's probably all for the better. You know, because I'm extremely excited to finally have Spectator Mode on here on Minecraft Bedrock Edition. It is absolutely great. Let me know down in the comments what you think of these changes and adding Minecraft Spectator Mode. I think it's absolutely great and that they should have done it a long time ago already, but I'm definitely very happy that it has finally been implemented as well. Anyways, continuing, of course, we have a load of regular fixes as well, changing just performance and stability, gameplay, mobs, blocks, items, user interface, graphical changes too. Then there's a bunch of technical updates, which I'm not going to go into in depth, because honestly, I'm just going to read those out, and I'm not even going to know what they mean. If you want to check those out, again, just head over to the changelog. Anyways, looking at a few of the regular fixes and stuff like that. So the PlayStation audio is now stuttering issues, while frame rate is low, has now been fixed. I'm just going to read up a few of the most important ones right here, ones that were actual bugs and things like that. So the most common marketplace connection issues are fixed, which is great. And they've also fixed the crash that would occur on some devices when loading in worlds with texture packs applied, which is something that actually happened to me yesterday. Anyway, some gameplay changes are that fireballs can no longer travel through portals to prevent an issue where they could become permanently stuck, and some changes to mobs as well. We've got quite a few changes to mobs. So Enderman can no longer get angry at creative players. They fixed a bug causing leads to break with the allay in in creative mode, the enemy's teleport range has been reduced so that it can't actually despawn itself. I'm pretty sure that was happening to everyone, but it's not something you necessarily notice, I guess. Um, Anyways, we also have some changes to some blocks. These are always interesting. So mud brick slabs can now be placed as a top slab via commands. Banners now spawn correctly in newly generated instructions. That's a pretty big one. Seagrass and kelp are no longer classified as coral decorations in the creative inventory, which is also pretty nice. And the pisses animation when extending and retracting is now smooth, which doesn't sound large, but it's amazing. I've been waiting for that for so long. Well, not really waiting because I didn't actually realize that it was a bug until a few minutes ago when I read the change logs. But yeah, that's actually fixed now, which is really, really cool. Then there's a few more changes to some items, user interface. There's a lot of changes. Anyways, as I said, I cover all of these on my channel. So if you don't want to miss out on the next one, which may or may not actually be coming out tomorrow, then make sure to hit the bell and subscribe. And then I hope to see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.